welcome to the Off Label Podcast. It is your twice weekly dose of sanity in an insane world. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a good little bit of fun tonight. But before we have that fun, we got a new little leaked audio / video that may prove that Stephen's son was telling complete truth in his testimony to Congress. Let's see. We also got a horrific accident in Mexico. Actually leaves 3 unalived and 16 injured. And the video is pretty bad. Let's see. We got newly released documents here that proves that the Biden's national security advisor and former Clinton advisor Jake Sullivan actually knew about an attempt on somebody's life and did nothing to stop it during the Benghazi incident. And yeah, we're going to go hard in the paint on Rumble with some of the people from social media that just seems to be taking everything way too far. And we'll get into all that. We also have, after that,
Melissa Vitale, special guest, a friend of mine that I've been friends with on TikTok for a while.
Right.
She is what you didn't think would be a Trump supporter. She is an amazing person. Melissa Vitale will be joining us at some point in the podcast today. But Richard,
I was going to mention that she will be coming on later tonight for our it'll kind of run off into our story about what was it, the Biden? No, there was another story, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, fuck it, let's get into the show, okay? And I deleted the other video from here. What the fuck? Anyway,
hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Trying to understand this. How is it that you boys think referring to gay people as fags in today's world is acceptable?
Because we're not referring to gay people. You can be gay and not be a fag. Yeah, a lot of fags aren't gay.
I happen to be gay, boys. Do you think I'm a fag?
Do you ride a big loud Harley and go up and down the streets ruining everything?
How is it that you boys think referring to gay people as fags in today's...
okay. What's up, everybody? How we all doing tonight? Look, I have loaded the new intro in, so now we actually have some good things. I can't stand the StreamYard anymore. I mean, we get better quality out of Discord and everything too, but yeah. Anyway, what's up, Davey? How you doing tonight? You're muted.
I'm sorry. I was trying to mute myself after you spoke, and then unmuted myself during the thing. It is what it is. I get it. I love the look of the other way. Hi, weekend. But when we have potential guests on, this is a lot easier for everybody to do, and
it is.
It's been fun the other way, but I was listening to and we'll get to it later. The segment I put on our Twitter account, Off Label Pod, and you could just hear you the longer clip. Hi, Marine Brat. The longer clip is hilarious, and I want to put the entire clip that I clipped out because all you hear is shit. Well, this isn't fucking working the way it's supposed to. But
yeah, I did, because I was still messing around with everything backstage, because it's like you don't really know what it's like until you're actually doing it live at that point, you know? And I'm trying to fix everything behind the scenes, and I forgot I didn't mute my mic at that point. And I said something like offhand, and I could see the look in Ryan's eyes like, did he just mean that to me? And I was just like, oh shit, no. I didn't even realize I said that till after the fact, and I watched it back. But yeah. So I was like I was saying, like the clip is, I'm gonna put the whole clip on eventually. But yeah, that was just, it was so hilarious. And then you see my face, and half of my face is taken up by the screen because you're trying to fix the thing. It is. Like, dude, it's hard in the background. I mean, you've seen what I go through with
Oh,
that.
I know. It was funny because we were doing a weekend hangover this weekend, and you were producing it. And listen, to be honest with you, if we can figure out some of the stuff that's in the background and stuff like that, where the voice and everything is, some of the issues we were having you as the voice of God is hilarious. It's because you don't see you, it's just me and Mama J, and you're just like, okay, yeah, no, we were talking about this, and then we were talking, okay, all right, sounds good.
Yeah, that's all you hear. You don't even see me.
No.
Once in a while, I could just come in with, I got this little soundboard. I can come in with just different voices.
Yeah, I know.
And just randomly pop in and say,
"You're all going to die."
Well, I think that is actually pretty good, but it doesn't do it justice sometimes.
oh, I can
This is
flip
your
on.
fault, by the way.
I know it is, and I'm sorry. I apologize.
I should start doing it.
Can you turn that off, please?
By the fucking way, holy shit! I sent you the picture of Legally Wrong, right?
No. What?
Holy shit balls! Did I delete it? I think I deleted it because I was just like,
I mean, you can't say, by the way, holy shit balls, I deleted it.
I saw, let me see if I still have it in one of the things. Because I sent it, because I was astonished.
Yo, Just Rhonda, how you doing?
Hi, Just Rhonda.
Well, they're all welcome here. We're all somewhat like-minded people. We're just a whole bunch of people that understand what the hell's going on. But yeah.
By the way, so I just
would
said
be like-minded then, right?
I just sent it to you. I don't know if she would like to be outed for who she is.
Oh.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
I
remember now.
That's Legally Wrong. She has a complete Southern dude accent. Like, yeah, hey, how are you guys doing today? Yeah, no, I'll take you out to the back of the cornfield. We gonna have a good time. And I'm like, oh, is that your sister? No, Davey, that's me. I found myself in how this started. Let me go back to the beginning. I ended up in the Wrong Show's general chat. Just ended up because I'm still trying to figure out Discord, right? So I ended up there, and I just see this username as Mail Fraud, and I go, oh, that's the joke Legally Wrong does, and stuff like that. And we're talking, and I'm talking to this dude and just having a conversation. And I get, oh, Davey, it's me. And I go, it's Legally Wrong. I go, oh, hey, buddy. He goes, this is what I look like. Sends a picture. I go, oh, is that your sister? And everybody starts laughing. There's like 6 people in the chat. Everybody starts laughing. I'm like, okay. And he goes, no, Davey, that's me. And I go,
oh,
That's fucking mail fraud. Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm like,
Right.
yeah, if you had a 1, 2, wee many cocktails, you would take her home. You would take her home. Who careful with those Southern girls? I mean, sometimes you're packing one thing, sometimes you're packing two things. We never know.
Apparently, you have to be careful with us Southern guys because we will apparently infiltrate.
And then because I was in
I
there,
don't think she realizes what's being said yet.
No.
But nah.
but I was in there, and like the Wrong Show fucking fans, friends are amazing. I'm saying this, they are just the coolest fucking people, and there is all like mail fraud and everybody else, like they're just the coolest fuck. There was gay people making gay jokes towards everybody. We said the word fag like 77 times with mail fraud and another gay gentleman, and nobody took it offensively. They were just having a great. It was like when we played in the opening.
Right.
Everybody was having a great time, and nobody gave a fuck.
That wasn't a great time in the opening, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
But nobody gave a fuck.
Right.
And it was so like refreshing just to talk to normal fucking people. It was so nice, you know?
Right.
But yeah, I could not believe that. I was like, holy shit. But yeah. And then there was a lot of
run the Thai chicken.
Listen.
Oh, okay.
Some Southern women are double packing, if you know what I mean. But listen, great girl. I'm gonna listen. Her. I don't mean that. I'm sorry. I don't mean that. Her. I will call her. No fucking problem. I respect her. I have
Blair
nothing.
White. It's like Blair White. You're in the respect because you know. Okay, you get it. You understand. You're fine. Cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I will know nothing but the most respect for her.
Right.
Because she's amazing. She's a great person. She has a great personality. She makes jokes about it. And that's what I think that's what we all strive to do, is just have a place where I think even the people on the left are just looking for a place where they can, well, no, to be honest with you, they're just always offended. But people on the right are just looking for a place that they, well, quote unquote, I'm not even, the middle and the right are just looking for a place to go,
everything's stupid and I need a nap.
Hey, you guys, you want a beer? Yeah. Hey, faggot, go get me a fucking beer. All right, you queer. Like, it's just, everybody's so offended, and I don't.
You want it in a can or a long neck bottle?
Did you just ask me if I want it in a can? Maybe later. What?
I mean, a couple beers in, it could happen.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I think Amanda would be like, "Listen, do me a favor, slip this in his drink. Let's see this happen." I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, we all are kind of striving for that kind of shit again. Like,
everybody
just wants to be offended.
Listen, I would not put it past it, but like we always talk about, me and Amanda. Listen, you can have whatever relationship you want. All right, okay. Like, I no longer judge people on their relationships because you never know their dynamic. Like, if you see some of the shit me and Amanda do, you'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, last night, she literally shot me in the eye with her hair tie, and it caught me straight in the eye. Like, I was wide open like this. I was sitting there on my phone like this, wide-eyed, just looking at some shit. And then she shot me right in the eye. And then she was like, apologize. I'm sorry. I'm like, dude, I'm fine. And she's like, no, I'm really sorry. She didn't cry. She was just like, I'm really sorry. And she was laughing her ass off. I was like, that's fine. That's fine. And we'll be out in the middle of just being out somewhere. And I'll just smack her ass, or I'll just give her like a tap on the face, and she'll just look at me and I'll just smile. And it's just, that's the kind of relationship we have, because she knows that she could just take her finger, stick it up my butt, and I'll just go, motherfucker! Yeah, in the middle of nowhere. But that's the kind of relationship we have. She knows I don't like it, but it's called consent, people. Learn it. It's called consent. Non-consent consent.
Nah, I mean, me and my wife have the same. Like, we actually go into grocery stores and we just say the most horrible shit to each other sometimes. just to see the reactions of everybody else around. Like, we don't mean it in any damn way.
No.
You know, we're being playful as fuck with each other, but to see the look on everybody else's face when we say things like that to each other, it's just, yeah.
For those who are not aware, the Thai handshake goes straight to the crotch. If they flinch and pull away, they're generally lady men. It's a thing. You ever play gay chicken? You ever end up married, having butt sex with another guy for 5 years just so you don't lose a bet?
I mean,
No.
didn't Ghostbusters tell you not to cross streams?
Well, we all
All right.
know why.
All right,
You're
let's go
welcome,
ahead and
YouTube.
get into
This is for you,
here.
YouTube. All the gay content you like. My ears don't consent to this information. Happy Pride Month, folks.
This is what we do. This is how it is. I don't give a shit anymore. But no, but let's go ahead and get started with this here thing. All right, I can cut that real quick. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what was it? Second unit Capitol Police Chief Stephen Sun stood in front of Congress during a hearing and kind of testified that it was Nancy Pelosi's fault for the problems on January 6th, especially with the National Guard, because, well, she could have actually sworn in the National Guard the night before so they would be ready at a moment's notice, but she didn't do that. She waited 71 minutes to swear in, to give the okay to swear in the National Guard so the National Guard could react. Then there was another delay in the process. That'll come later. And then all of a sudden, all you get is pictures of the National Guard around the Capitol. You know, with the barricades, the fencing and everything that happened right
You mean
after
the walls, the walls that don't work,
Right.
the barbed
Yeah.
wire that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, because walls don't work. They don't keep people out. Right. But all of that was because the National Guard was actually brought in just a few minutes before 6 o'clock so they could drive around the perimeter for a while, take pictures, and go home, per Stevenson's own word. Now, he pretty much laid everything at the hands of Nancy Pelosi because he had called 3 different times to the Sergeant at Arms asking where the fuck the National Guard is. And 3 different times that Sergeant at Arms, Sergeant at Arms for the House, reports to the Speaker of the House, who was then Nancy Pelosi. 3 different times, he never got authorization. Well, 2 different times, he didn't get authorization. The third one was 71 minutes after the first breach of the barricade, where Stephen Sund even said, hey, they just walked up and immediately attacked. There was no lead up, just slowly walked up and immediately just burst through the barricade. We had no idea what was going on until after the barricade had already been broken. And now, well, ladies and gentlemen, we have this. It says, not sure what to make of this newly Dusty. Says, not sure what to make of this newly surfaced audio of Nancy Pelosi taking responsibility for January 6th. Was this her initial reaction, and then the cover-up framing job began to avoid responsibility? No. I mean, you're kind of close, Dusty, but no.
We have responsibility, Terry. We did not have any accountability for what was going on there, and we should have. This is ridiculous. You're going to ask me in the middle of the thing when they've already breached the inaugural stuff that should we call the Capitol Police? I mean, the National Guard? Why weren't the National Guard there to begin with?
They thought that they had sufficient
No,
resources.
that is not a question of how they have, but they don't know. They clearly didn't know, and I take responsibility for not having them just prepare for more. We have responsibility.
So you're going to sit there and tell me that she says she takes responsibility for not giving the authorization to swear in the National Guard the night before so they could be ready at a moment's notice when called.
And then she went on Nicole Wallace, who's the fucking fullback for the Democrat Party.
The fact is that the President of the United States, the former president, and his toadies do not want to face the facts. They're trying to do revisionist history on January 6th. But we cannot let us be dragged into their, again, false impression of what happened that day. They know what happened that day.
They're false what? Impression?
I mean, come on, dude. She's got false ass fucking teeth and she stays lit constantly. I mean,
and look at
when you literally are just like riding the fuck away from everything that's going on, there's not enough polydent in the fucking world to keep your dentures in.
And look what fucking flag she has on. No American flag. She represents the United States of fucking America. And she's got the Ukraine flag on her fucking lapel. Not even with an American flag, because I don't like that either, but at least the American flag is there. Not a fucking U.S. flag. So then get out of Congress. If you do not want to represent the United States of America, get the fuck out of the government. I'm sorry.
Well, see, here's the thing. You know, she's getting a fuck ton of kickback from this Ukraine situation.
She looks like mold.
I mean, if you would see the touch-up thing, like I shaved off my beard. Like I took trimmers through it and everything. And then I realized as soon as I got on camera how it literally makes me look like 10, 15 years fucking younger. I look like a little kid.
By the way, I wanted to put this comment up before, but I think that's the point, Brad. I think that's the point.
I mean, we'll get into that a little bit later too, because I'm tired of the dumb shit.
Well, yeah, she needs to go. If she doesn't want to represent the United States of America and she wants to represent the United whatever fuck Ukraine, go work in Ukraine. Plain and simple. You know,
I mean,
it's so
not
fucking...
only that. It's not only that. You have to understand. I will even bring it the hell up. Hold on.
It's just, I'm just sick and tired of these fucking people, man. It just...
I got to go back to the weigh machine for this.
They don't care about, and I say this about 90% of them. Just, I'm not even talking about one side. 90% of them just don't fucking care about us. They don't. They're in there just to make their money. Once again, they tell you can't do something. Look, by the way, I bought GameStop. I bought 3 shares.
Jesus.
I bought 3 shares, and if I make some money, I make some money. I'm coming out of it around June 20th because supposedly if it doesn't go above a certain, this is the way of politics. Yeah, I know, Rye. I know it is. I know it is, and that's here we go.
I mean, look,
I get it. It's the way
have
of
we ever heard really our politicians and everything just stick to the actual facts, the real shit.
Never.
What's really going on and stop the shit slinging.
But once again, when you lock people up in their fucking houses for 3 years, this is what you get. You get people who finally look and start listening. This is what happens when you put all these fucking idiots out in the fucking open. AOC is out there, you know, there's another clip of AOC, not a clip, but AOC made a comment because there's somebody going against Jamal Bowman, and he's like, you don't represent New York, you represent California, Dearborn, Michigan. And she was very presumptuous in saying, oh, that's racist and homophobic of you. By the way, madam, that's racist and homophobic of you to think that Dearborn is just a Muslim country. But yeah, a Muslim town, and San Francisco is gay people. Like, that's not where most people think. You are the one who portrayed that out there. If you didn't say anything, maybe some people, being realist, yeah, a lot of people thought about that, but a lot of people didn't. You're the one who put it out there.
Okay. So this is back in 2021. Literally, this is January 8th, 2021, 2 days after. Okay. Now, I will say it is opinion.
Everything's
I know some dumbasses are actually going to be, oh, so it's an opinion, so whatever. Never mind the facts that are actually stated in this fucking article. Said, we scoured the U.S. Constitution Friday afternoon. Okay, let me set up a little bit before we get into this. All right, hold on. Let me bring this back. So Nancy Pelosi waits 71 minutes to give the authorization to call in the National Guard when she could have done it the night before, after her and Muriel Bowser said, we don't need the National Guard. 10,000? We don't need the National Guard because think of the optics behind that. Okay, we're asking for more security. You need to throw more security just in case some shit happens. 10,000. Fine. We'll take 5,000 unarmed, unarmored, and they cannot make a move. They cannot do anything. They can't even interact with the crowd unless given specific orders by, who was it at that point? Stephen Miller? Christopher Miller. Christopher Miller. And then they had them a mile away. These motherfuckers could see the Capitol as the attack was going on. Nancy Pelosi waited 71 minutes to give the authorization to bring them the fuck in, swear them in so they could work on national grounds, and bring them the fuck in so they could actually do something. Then Christopher Miller said, yes, you might want to go ahead and armor up. Then there was another hold off in the situation. We really haven't gotten a full, clear verification of how that hold off actually happened. Then they showed up roughly around 6 o'clock when everything was done. Everybody was gone. They drove around for a little bit, took pictures of them standing in front of the Capitol with their riot shields and the barricades all around the building that they threw up right after. They had the time to throw up these barricades before taking the picture with the National Guard because of optics. Okay? Now, Nancy Pelosi's like, I take responsibility for not telling these motherfuckers what was going to happen because we knew that this was going to happen. Now, this 2 days after January 6th. We scoured the... Oh, wait. Let me bring it back with us on the screen here. We scoured the U.S. Constitution Friday afternoon, and it's definitely not there. The provision allowing the Speaker of the House of Representatives to intervene in the military chain of command to protect the world from President Trump. Ms. Pelosi told her Democrat colleagues that she spoke Friday morning to Mark Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, to discuss available precautions for preventing an unstable president from initiating military hostilities or accessing the launch codes and ordering a nuclear strike. She posted the Dear Colleague letter on her website to make sure the world got the message. A spokesperson for General Milley told reporters the chairman answered her questions. The press and left-wing Twitter, we repeat ourselves, love the idea of the speaker inserting herself into the chain of command as rebuke to an erratic president. But it's an abuse of her own power, which is limited to leading the legislative branch unless both president and vice president are incapacitated or removed from office. That is correct. Speaker of the House is third in line for the presidency, and that's as far as they go. They lead the House, and that is it. Everything that is done in the House is done by the leader of the House, including security. Go fuck yourselves, everybody. She had the actual authorization. She was supposed to actually do that the night before. She did not. Waited 71 fucking minutes. And then, but in the meantime, she has no business telling the Joint Chiefs of Staff not to follow the president's orders. General Milley hardly needs to lecture, as he has been dealing with Mr. Trump for 15 months and blah, 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 blah. Mrs. Pelosi's call to General Milley itself is a violation of the separation of powers by seeking to inject herself into an executive branch military decision. She can offer advice all she wants, but this call at this time has the sound of an order. It may even be construed as by some as its own little coup, conniving with the military to relieve command of the person who remains the elected president. Nancy Pelosi, the next day, after she waited 71 minutes to call on the National Guard because she knew the shit was coming and she didn't leave them prepared, went to the Joint Chiefs of Staff to tell them not to listen to the actual orders of a sitting president. Mark Milley said, I do not have to listen to unlawful orders, but if I actually did not listen to any order given by the President of the United States, that would be tantamount to a military coup. That military coup that Pelosi was on TV screaming about Trump was going to do months before January 6th, she tried not less than 24 hours after giving aid and comfort to people that were attacking the United States of America. She waited 71 minutes to let them do whatever the fuck they wanted. Now, let me take this off here real quick. Let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, that there are footage of her walking around with her daughter, Alexandria Pelosi, that was there recording for a documentary for a historic moment that has happened how many times in American history? So why was that one so historic? Let's not forget the video of her saying, you know, this is my moment. I've been waiting for this. I'm going to punch him in the face if he shows up to the Capitol. Let's not forget all the fucking footage of her just moseying around while she's talking to somebody as supposedly people are breaking in to kill her. This woman was involved in all of that shit. She was involved of setting it up. She was involved of making sure that there wasn't enough security to control if something were to get out of hand. She was involved in all of that. She tried a military coup. I'm sorry. Levying war against. What did she just do? I'm done.
She created an erection. You tried to hold it back.
Donald Trump incited an erection. I'm sorry, insurrection.
Hi, Glenn. Welcome in. Yeah, the whole thing was a setup, and I told by my lawyer not to disclose any footage I saw then and later. Pelosi's daughter released documentary on HBO Max with some of the footage. Of course, because it's good. It's okay for them.
Right.
It's okay for them to do.
Hey, Davey.
Yeah.
You remember Nancy Pelosi's laptop coming up missing?
Where's the laptop? Where's the fucking laptop? Wonder where it is. Good time, mate. Throw another shrimp on the bobby.
If only everybody knew what that meant. Anyway.
Listen, I love Inside Baseball. I really do. I really love it.
But yeah, I mean, it is this ridiculous of a whole damn thing to sit here and try to pin an insurrection on people who were armed with flagpoles and sticks. You're talking about people who have literally probably a third, if not a half, of all the firearms in the United States are owned by most of the people in that crowd, if not all of them. And you're going to tell me not a single one was actually used except for the one where Ashley Babbitt was shot? But that's an insurrection, ladies and gentlemen. Never mind the fact that on May 29th, 2020, they tried to burn down a fucking White House in an attempt to kill a sitting president because the news told them they was racist. Levying war against. Like I said, we having fun with this one. Anyway, but no, I mean, it's just... Huh? Oh. Anyway, yeah. It's just it's one of those things, man. But what really gets me about this whole damn thing.
He called his lawyer. He's like, "What the fuck?" I would too. But if we learned anything from Adam, they can do whatever the fuck they want. Like Adam, poor fucking Adam, is not allowed to donate shit. Her husband.
Hey,
listen, she's hammered. He was hammered. You know.
Remember, Nancy Pelosi actually did have an exorcism done at her house the week after It was hammer time.
Tic tac toe. I don't understand how people still fucking vote for this. I really don't. I don't get it. Hi, Jennifer.
What's up, Jennifer?
We have to say, David, absolutely. That's when I figured out I had no chance in the court. Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, we have to say welcome to the Watching the Watchers crew.
Definitely, y'all are awesome. Savages, but awesome.
Listen, I sent a super chat in Rob's chat the other day just to tell everybody in the chat that they were awesome, because they are. They're just a great bunch of people. They truly are. They're an amazing.
It's funny to see them prim and proper.
I know.
In Rob's chat, and in here they're just like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck you, fuck me, fuck everything. It's awesome. I love it.
Listen, I think Jennifer and Glenn made a love connection at one point. You know what I mean? Just talking about sliding into each other's DMs. Oh, by the way, we got 10 more minutes here, and then we're going to the other side.
I tried to hold that in, and now it hurt. Okay.
How's your speaking of Davey and Rich? When do you want to come on for the second half of my story?
You got a second half? Yeah, that's right. Because we only led up to what happened to you. I mean, dude, anytime.
Whenever.
Let's do it.
We don't listen.
I mean, that was actually fucking great.
Yeah, that was such a fucking fun time.
But yeah, let's go ahead and at least finish this story before we go off to Rumble.
Yeah.
Because it gets even fucking weirder. All right? It's not really weird if you pay attention, but General Milley was in direct communication. I'm sorry, this comes from Jack Posobiec. General Milley was in direct communication with Susan Rice in the lead up to the January 6th, Obama's national security advisor, and the person who unmasked General Flynn. Which is, this comes from, Declassified with Julie Kelly, one of the writers under her, Haley McLean. In the days and weeks leading up to January 6th, nation's highest ranked military officer, then chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General I Want to Understand Right Rage, Mark Milley himself, was moved in lockstep with the political anxieties of top Democrat leaders. These Democrats grew anxious as over 140 House Republicans plan to contest the election results during the Electoral College, blah, blah, and we know this, at a House Oversight Committee hearing in April, addressing the 3-hour and 19-minute delay in mobilizing the D.C. National Guard. Colonel Earl Matthews, one of the Department of Defense witnesses, yes, we actually... I'm sorry, fuck. Why didn't you say something?
I'm doing 7 different things right now. I'm sorry.
I didn't even have it on the screen.
Did you read that? My judge was Barley Howell. She was the judge against Giuliani, and also the same judge who denied Trump's attorney-client privileges. And the one Elise Stefanik and Cannon are going after. Look her up. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to talk again, Glenn. But yeah, we did listen to this committee hearing. This dude stuttered a lot, he stammered a lot, and people actually fucking tried to make fun of him. Members of Congress were laughing because this man was stuttering. It was fucking disgraceful.
Yet the president can't keep his shit in his pants, but this guy stuttering was making. But by the way, the president can have a fucking stutter, and they go to bat for him 1,000%. This guy is stuttering because he's trying to, keep his shit together, and they go after him.
Yeah,
a black gentleman.
Doesn't
matter, folks. Doesn't matter what color you are. Apparently, white savior complex only goes for the same ideology. If you're black and you think off the plantation, I guess you're fair game. You're allowed to be laughed at for stuttering.
Right.
Fucking hypocrites.
But yeah, the whole thing was him saying, we were asking where the hell you guys were, what was going on. There was nothing there. We weren't. By the way, that's Steven's son right behind him.
He looks like the dude from Fallout with no nose.
Dude, I mean, the ghoul dude, yeah, he kind of does. But if you would have seen him just a few years ago, time was not good to this man.
Listen, adrenochrome will do that to you, my friend.
I mean, I wouldn't even say that's not adrenochrome. That is just like the entire weight of the fucking country just tried to come down on my damn neck, and somehow I survived. So fuck you. I mean, I'd feel the same. I would, but that is Steven's son sitting right behind him. But yeah, this dude was going off and just saying, look, we were asking for everything. Where the hell were you guys? You know, it was because of this and this and this and this and this. And none of this makes sense. You all are sitting there straight up lying directly to my face. In like 3 hours, that is exactly his testimony. And then he was just like firing back. No, it was actually her fault. Her fault. They had this command. They had that command. They were supposed to do this. They didn't do that. Why was the magnetic doors released? How were they able to get in on one side? I mean, the dude just went hard on him. They made fun of him because he stuttered.
We missed this, apparently. I'd love to tell my 2017 Women's March story in D.C. Peaceful protest my ass. I was chased through that town and was rescued by Trump trailer guy who travels around the U.S. Wow.
Come on in, Jennifer. I mean, that'd be a fun story to hear.
The whole fucking hypocrisy, it fucking angers me, dude, because you have, we'll get into it on the Rumble side, this fucking dodo brain who's calling Trump supporters.
Of course, we got to set it up first.
No, yeah. Trump fucking supporters cultists. Yet you can't make up your fucking mind. Are people on Trump's side racist? Are they homophobic? Gays for fucking groomers is now a fucking hate group according to the SPLC.
The people you were told you couldn't say anything negative about is now calling, hey, these people you were told you couldn't say anything negative about is now negative because they don't like grooming.
You have kids being charged with a felony for riding over a fucking pride flag. Meanwhile, people are lighting the American flag on fucking fire, putting the fucking Palestine flag and defacing George Washington's statue. But that's okay, right?
Right.
Right? This is what you wanted, Joe, right? This is what you wanted, Joe.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there it is. F-bomb mom says, yo, Davey.
Hi, F-bomb mom.
Lizzie. Yeah, I get very angry too. Yeah. Look, I'm past the anger point. I keep saying this all the time. Like, stupidity needs to physically hurt again. Remember when you were a kid and you put your hand on a hot stove and it burnt you and hurt like shit, and you learned not to do that again because it hurt like shit? Why did we remove that very basic human instinct of, if something causes me pain, I need not do this? When did that be removed from society?
When we gave everybody fucking participation trophies and told everybody that it's not okay to hit your kids, and told people that mental abuse is the most hurtful things, and we told parents that they're not allowed to if they don't let their kids change their sex, that they were the wrong person, they were wrong, and we'll put you in jail for it. When we threw in jail a set of parents who put their kids, who named their kid Adolf Hitler. When do you want me to end? Do you want me to go on like fucking Eric Swalwell went with the felonies of where Trump can't go?
That shit.
These fucking people they're just so irritating. They're irritating. Vote them all out. Please do me a favor. Can we do like the fucking German government did, the French government did, the British government did, and just dissolve our fucking government? Because that would be great. Just dissolve it. Dissolve it. Fuck it. Start a brand new. I'll vote for Jerry McGinty, who lives down the fucking block from me. I'll vote for him.
Can we run somebody named Tits McGee?
Please, I would vote for him. Listen, I'm telling you, this is how dumb dudes are. If there was a girl with big ass tits just hanging out, like, vote for me, I'll make stripping cool. We'd be like, yeah, fucking Hooters next door. Yeah, let's go. Vote Tits McGee.
Oh, man, my vape broke. Yeah, I mean, it's just... Apparently, I don't have any more cartridges. Fuck it. But no, I mean, it bothers me too, dude. It's just like, look, I was with that kind of person not too long ago. You were the same. You were that kind of person not too long ago. You didn't pay attention. I am realizing I am pulling that ladder up behind me, but at least reach for the ladder. There is a reason why I say, if you're that fucking stupid, you shouldn't have a say in my life by being able to vote. I mean, it's a thing. If you don't know what the hell is going on, you don't know either side of the story, you don't know where anything is coming from, you're just talking out your ass to talk out your ass, you shouldn't have a say in my life. I'm sorry.
Listen,
There's protections against age, sex, religion, all of that, but there is no protection against voting for IQ.
You know who I'd vote for without a doubt? The guy who, when they asked him on the news, what would you do if you won the Powerball of $1 billion? I'd buy hookers and cocaine.
Yeah.
I'd vote for Hunter Biden first. And then I'd vote for the other guy who was like, I love tits in the Second Amendment. Vote for that dude.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally coming to this. Like,
yeah,
we bring it up all the time. This is Idiocracy. If you have ever seen that movie, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the point. We are like, it's accelerated, but we are like literally 150 years after the dude fell asleep, and we did all that in what, 4?
By the way, did you put
really
the Discord,
a decade.
Did you put the Discord on our Twitter account yet?
No, I have not, but it is not fully going to be released yet. I still have a lot to do in the background. However, ladies and gentlemen, for you viewers, you wanted it. We got it. Let me bring it up for you.
Join the Discord. I think we should have a watch along one day with that in the Discord. Idiocracy. I think that would be a great idea to watch as a watch
we can
along.
Do that.
That would be a great thing to do. If you have not joined our Discord, which it kind of went live. What up, Cupcake?
Uh-oh. Sir Cupcake. Sir Toenail Cupcakerson. What the fuck? What's going on, man? How are you doing? Here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you this. This will not expire. However, it's only going to actually work for you people. There you go. There is a Discord link for that. You wanted it? Come talk.
I already heard that. Yes, join the Discord. We will be putting some shit up there, having some fun. You know, like I said, I'm new to Discord fully. I've joined it a long time ago. I still don't know what everything is. That's how I got to see a picture of Legally Wrong. Madam, you are fantastic. But yeah. But
I got to do this manually because I haven't automated, but the ones that are coming in now, yeah. I'm going to have to give you roles. There is a lot that still needs to be rolled out with this, but this is the basics. We got some kind of something going on for y'all here.
You're not wrong, do you? You're not wrong. Yes, we are about to jump to Rumble.
Yes, we are.
Just fuck YouTube.
Look, Just D is coming in. Hey, Just D, how you doing? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the Rumble link as well, and all these Discord notifications. I can't type shit in. Y'all are. There we go.
Welcome, mullet heads. Welcome.
But yeah, we're going to go ahead and it's a little bit early, but we are going to go ahead and cut to Rumble now. We got some shit to show you, and YouTube's definitely not going to like this video. It's kind of brutal.
Listen, but, I love the fact that this guy right here has no fucking idea who you are, and he's about to get a lesson in who the fuck you are, because he thinks anybody who votes,
we're not talking about that one just yet, but
yeah, he thinks anybody who votes for Trump, who actually agrees with Trump, is a magtard, or maggot. And I just love
your rallies feels like KKK members just wanting to go around burning crosses in people's yards and lynching black people from trees. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Rumble. You got 3 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the mainstream narrative has become cancerous to society. Currently, there is no known cure, but doses of other treatments have shown some promising results. Off-label use has been authorized.